sports banquet. We have an agenda here we're going to go through. Thank you for all the students for sitting up front to make the walk up on stage a little bit better. I know our booster club has a little different plan. Mrs. Wong and Mr. Server are going to be taking pictures. So Miss James, you're going to be the guinea pig tonight because you're first. So you guys are going to work with Miss James on the first picture taking, okay? Excellent. This is the time of the year, obviously the end of the year. Seniors, a bunch of you guys are done, or you're done tomorrow. Congratulations. This is my time to say thank you as well. So I definitely want to say thanks to all the student athletes. You guys have put in a bunch of time management, a lot of hard work. We appreciate all that. Obviously this athletic department would be nothing without you. I want to thank all the parents, the booster club, and the coaches for putting this all together. Students, let's give a round of applause to your parents and coaches, please. And let's get started. There's our quick agenda, just for any newcomers. I know a lot of people have been here before. That's what we're going to do. Obviously, we end the night with our model RAM presentation. Thank you. We end the night with the model RAM presentation. That is dark. But from here, here's our agenda. I'm going to go through a few highlights here and there, and we'll go on. Can you make that a little brighter on the crowd, please? Just kidding. Way too bright. That's good. Before we get started here tonight, one thing we are going to do out of order is every year we do the Coach of the Year Award, which is voted on by the coaches. The coaches and the staff vote on the Coach of the Year. We traditionally do this at the end of the night. We're going to do it to start the night tonight. So this year's Rockville High School Coach of the Year is Mr. Ray Trail. Trail's 34th year at Rockville. You guys can find that picture in GQ next week. Next up, a few highlights of the year. All right, we have on stage with Banquet. That's exciting. It's our first state champion in school history in female wrestling. Quite a great accomplishment. Our boys swim team, rather than name them out individually, many state champions, and the boys swim team finished second in the state this year. Indoor and outdoor track, numerous school records this year. All the updates are on the board. And tonight, we still have people participating in the spring track state champions, so the coach and some athletes are still I always get nervous pointing out individual people because, you know, we talk as coaches, I get grief all the time. How come you didn't recognize the 5th place team, the 7th place team, the 2nd place team? And the reality is some people love that they came in 3rd place or 2nd place, and some people can't stand it. So this is pretty good recognition for, you know, top scores in our school history, obviously the state championship. Couple notes I put up here going forward. These are just for next year since we have a big audience. Synergy is open for registration for sports. Fall registration opens July 16th. And we have 2 new sports starting in the fall. We have flag football for girls and corollary pickleball. So there's 36 girls at the meeting today for flag football, so that's pretty exciting. Either way, let's get through with the program. First up, we have Julie James and cheerleading.
Julie James. Just a note for everybody that comes up to get an award, they want to do a little different thing with pictures this year, so there are 2 little blue X's taped on the stage up here, so when you come get your award, don't do it over here, do it right here. And then walk over and get your picture taken in front of the little Rockville banner over on the side. Okay?
And I am the varsity cheer coach at Rockville High School. We are a 2-season sport with cheering in the fall and in the winter. The cheerleading team is a connection between the fans and the athletic teams. This year's squad did a great job of keeping the crowd involved in the game and cheering for our Rams. The student section often joined in with the cheers and even sometimes started the cheer. Cheerleaders promote and spread school pride throughout the year. We cheered for football, boys and girls soccer, field hockey, volleyball, wrestling, boys and girls basketball, and bocce. We even had volunteers who cheered for the soccer games at lunch. And who can forget our fun spring pep rally, cheering and dancing with the RH staff. And Mr. Wagner, I think, was the highlight of all of them. He had great jumps. We had a great group of seniors this year, and a lot of them were cheering for the first time. I only wish they had tried out for cheers sooner. They will be missed greatly. I'd like to thank Ms. Piles for her constant support, once a cheerleader, always a cheerleader. Thank you to Mr. Hayes for all his support, and a big thank you to our parents for snacks, transportation, and the millions of other things you do behind the scenes. My first award tonight goes to my captains, Kimberly Caravalli and Astrid Espinoza. Of your team means more than leading warm-ups or telling everyone to quiet down. In many teams, the captain helps the coach organize and run practice, choreograph routines, and settle team squabbles, and much more. It is a big job. These 2 captains did an amazing job this year. Not only did they help at practice and games, but there were out-of-school team building activities and events that the team was a part of even after the season ended. They definitely will be missed next year, but I have no doubt that they will continue to use their leadership skills in the future. Thank you so much. Mr. Hayes said, I'm the guinea pig. Trying to pick a cheerleader for the Spirit Award is a tough job. There is a saying that states a good cheerleader is not measured by the height of her jumps, but by the span of her spirit. The cheerleader that is getting the Spirit Award fits that statement completely. At games, you always heard her voice, not only when the whole team was cheering, but even in between the cheers. She came in at lunch and helped with the banners and anything else that was asked. And she was always the champion at the cheerleading. She worked hard at games and practice, even when she was hurt. This young lady epitomizes the character of a cheerleader. I will miss hearing her voice and seeing her smiling face. Would Cadence Flaherty... And now for cross country.
I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet and not too emotional because nobody wants to see a big pregnant lady cry. So I'll do my best. I'm going to call all 4 of our award recipients up first. We have 4 because we have boys and girls. So I'd like to call up Peter Young. Jefferson Reagan. Today he's going to receive the Coach's Award for Cross Country. We'd like to present Peter with the Coach's Award for his dedication to the cross country program. He's been on the team for all 4 years, and I've only had the pleasure of coaching for 2 of those years, but it's been great to see his progression through those 2 years. I've watched him show up each practice ready to put in the work. He never skips reps, and he holds himself and his team accountable. We're proud of what you've accomplished over these 4 years. We'll certainly miss Peter, and we wish you the best as you graduate. Jefferson will receive the Leadership Award today. Jefferson became a fast leader on the cross-country team. This was only his first season with us, but from day one, he was upbeat and welcoming to all. He's the most hyped for practice, even when I dish out the hardest workouts. Then he goes on to demolish the workout, and when he's finished, he immediately starts cheering on his teammates. Summoning energy from somewhere, somehow, I don't know where you find it. But Jefferson is an incredibly talented runner, but his biggest talent of all is his ability to lead with positive energy and inclusivity. to lead by example. Paige is someone that shows up ready to work hard, all while compelling those around her to also give their best effort. She is certainly fast and fierce, but I'm most impressed with how she pulls teammates together during and outside of practices. She's a wonderful communicator, and she seems to naturally have a way of making others feel included. She's going to receive a leadership award. She's another wonderful female leader on the cross-country team. She's certainly not the loudest person on the team, but she sets an example of both hard work and humility. Josie takes on daunting workouts, crushes them, and then smiles like it was no big thing. Everybody laughs so that I don't cry. Thank you, that was pretty good. She takes on daunting, I bet you to guess that everyone loves going for a run with Josie. She makes easy runs more fun, and she makes hard workouts more bearable. I personally owe many of my own good workouts to Josie. Up until I got pregnant, her and I worked to push each other in many of our workouts, and I know that many of her teammates enjoyed that camaraderie as well. Josie is one of the most talented yet humble and kind hearters that I've ever worked with, and will always miss her a lot.
May I please have Erin Kelly and Grace Litzenberg to the stage. Before I go any further, I need to have a big shout out to the field hockey team and the co-ed volleyball team, because this, what I got earlier, is for you all, not for me. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Field hockey. We were expected to have about a 3-win season this year. We returned no seniors to our squad, and we only returned about 2 starters. Not only did we surpass 3 wins, we got up to 7 wins. We had the second best record in our division, the second best record in our region, the second best record since I've been coaching, and the second best record in field hockey history since 1987 here. In large part, thanks to the young ladies next to me, we did not have any seniors on our team, and usually my coaches' awards go to our seniors, but these young ladies led our team preseason, during the season, postseason, and I cannot thank them enough for all of their leadership that they did. Thank you all very much. My 2 Coaches Award winners, Grace Litzenberg and Erin Kelly.
I want to start by honestly thanking all the seniors in this room. You guys started high school like any other class in the country's history. It was difficult, with a lot of obstacles and roadblocks at every turn, but you made it work, fought through the adversity, and each of you will be stronger people because of it. So let's give a round of applause to the seniors. Varsity football had several bright spots this season. We had several players with postseason honors. Josh Burnett was the Offensive Player of the Year. Josh was the 4th player in a row here at Rockville to win Offensive Player of the Year in the county. So long live Rockville. That's the only time I'll say that. We had Athlete of the Year Nikki Holloway, Defensive End Makai Davis, Offensive Lineman Logan McFinsky, Linebacker Jason Jerome, Offensive Lineman Jake Watts, Running Back Josiah Garcia, and Offensive Lineman Andrew Day. All of them receiving postseason honors. I wasn't gonna mention this part, but we have to inflate his ego even further. So Josh actually put together the 6th best statistical season for a wide receiver in Montgomery County history this year. So let's give him a round. All right, we also have 3 players going on to play at the next level. Josh is going to Salisbury, Logan's going to Hamilton, and Makai's going to Morgan State. Makes 40 Rockville football players in 6 years to go on and play in college. So that's a tremendous accomplishment. Not that all of them are still there. All right, now to the awards. So I have the honor tonight to give out the 2, what we call the Coaches Awards for football. So, little background. A player must have played in the program for 4 years. They have to be a good student, they can't get in trouble, and they have to be a selfless person. The 2 young men who received this award exemplify all of that and more. So I'm going to call them up before I give you some of their individuals. So let me have Logan McFinsky and Makai Davis. Varsity starter, 2-year team captain, had a 4.4 GPA, was a great teammate. In the weight room, he put up a 550-pound squat, bench 330, deadlifted 500, and probably a bunch of other lifting records that have been lost in the books of history here at Rockville. On the field, he played every single position on the offensive and defensive line and excelled at them all. So, super proud of you guys. Logan or me, he doesn't play offensive line, it's an offensive line. Relax. He was a 2-year varsity starter, team captain, 4.2 GPA, helps in the community by volunteering not only at his church but at his former elementary school and giving back to the community. On the field, he is probably, if not the best, one of the 2 best defensive football players I've ever had the privilege to coach. He had 103 tackles, 27 tackles for loss, 11.5 sacks, and 24 pressures. People knew they couldn't do anything on 9 sides of the field. Both of these young men are tremendous ambassadors for our school and our community, and I'm proud of them as well as for all our seniors. So, this being my last official awards banquet, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone who helped me out along the way. I was blessed to have the opportunity of a lifetime to coach the team I love, at the school I love, for the community I love. To my guys, I love you all. I'll always be here if you ever need me. Make wise choices, be great husbands and fathers, be good men in the community, and focus what's on truly important in this life, your family. I know you will, and I know you'll make us all proud. I love you all.
First up, we have Brendan Kalanoff. varsity golf for 3 years, was a top-ranked golfer and captain on this year's 12-6 golf team. Brendan is a tremendous two-sport athlete and will be attending the University of Notre Dame in the fall. Congratulations, Brendan. Next up, we have Blue Nims. Blue's played varsity golf for 4 years, was a captain and second-ranked golfer on this year's 12-6 team. The highlight of his years would have been the eagle on par 5, 4th hole at Laytonsville. Blue will be attending Salisbury University in the fall. We wish these two athletes all the best. Thank you, guys.
Coaches. My mom, Caroline, and I have been coaching for 3 years. This year, the team worked hard and grew so much. Their technique, performance quality, and strength got so much better, and our second place finish at counties proved that. So, our two coaches' awards go to Dina and Camilla. During football season, you could always see her smile and facials from the top of the bleachers. But it was during our winter season, our competition season, where she really stood out. Dina always went full out, asking questions, listening to feedback. When given a correction, the answer was always, "Thank you, I'll work on that." After practice, before saying goodbye, I would ask if there's anything else I can do to improve. Thank you to Dina for your drive and determination. The team was better because of it. Camilla's another pom that stood out this year. As co-captain, she took her leadership role head on. She always came ready to practice and made it her first priority. It's not always what we do in front of everyone that's noticed, but it's the behind the scenes that sometimes matter the most. Her ability to manage her schoolwork and the team is amazing. She made sure everyone was informed and ready for whatever was going to take place, and her effort, and all her effort, is recognized.
Is not here. Boys soccer. If you guys went to any boys soccer games this year, you would probably agree that it was a very exciting year. This group is probably the most behaved and well-respected group that we've had here in Rockville in a long time. That's important to me, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. They worked their tails off, they worked hard, they were respectful, and that's just great to see on our end. Our two award winners this year are Kelton Australia and Brian Diaz. I know Kelton signed to play. He's playing college soccer in Pennsylvania at Marywood. I didn't want to get it wrong, but I had it right. Marywood. Brian Diaz still figuring out trying to do the same right. Congratulations, guys. Next up, girls soccer.
evening, everybody. My name is Franco Guerra. And this is Coach Melody Tagani. Sorry. First, I'd like to thank Coach Hayes, Mr. Hayes, for allowing me to coach the girls this season as a first-year head coach here. I'd like to call the senior captains up. You know who you are. If you guys could please come up. Captains were really important this season because they helped in preseason getting workouts lined up. They helped get preseason workouts started. They helped get the girls together. They kept me in check at times. They made me push them harder during practice when they thought I was going too soft on them. I'm really thankful for them. I know that they're going to achieve great things going forward. We have Stephanie Barrios who's going to go play at Hood College. First award that I have is MVP, which is Karina Service. Karina set a great example both on and off the field. She truly is the definition of what a student athlete is. She works hard on practice, classroom. She helps out, in the building wherever she can. I think she was always a positive role model for the rest of her teammates, which is something that, she set the standard high for, captains going forward. So, secondly, comeback player of the year goes to Aaliyah Williams. Aaliyah came back to play after 2 ACL injuries, came back to play her senior year, and was a, crucial part of our defense. She was fierce back there, and just super happy that I got to coach her, her senior year. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything, and I know you guys will do well. So proud of you guys.
Hi, my name's Julie. I'm the coach of the volleyball team. The first award I want to give out is Most Improved, and that goes to Nicole Estrada. So this was a young team. I'm excited for the growth and the leadership that we're going to see on this team that we saw this year, but it's up from here. And Nicole I would recognize because she had fun, which was like our biggest goal all season. She had energy, she enjoyed playing the game, she had fun at practice, and it showed. So this is for Nicole. You gained a lot of confidence, and it was a pleasure. The next award is the Coaches Award, and that is for Natalie McGuire. Team. She had great work ethic, a great attitude all season. Even when she got injured, she still was at practice, still was at games, and she was always the vibe. So, thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Coach Zaylen Harry, this year's bocce coach. I wanted to first off, I give a huge thanks to all my wonderful student athletes who participated in bocce this year. This year was a special year, as I'm new to the sport of bocce, and I want to give a tremendous shout out to the coaches, peers, and student athletes. Thank you. From not being able to play bocce for the last few years until this year, my student athletes did a tremendous job working hard every week at practice and even in games. I want to thank the parents, students, and all faculty who came to support our team during our games. You truly made our team feel special. Lastly, I want to thank Mr. Hayes for allowing me to have this opportunity. I appreciate you, Mr. Hayes, from the bottom of my heart, man. Now on to the awards. I have 2 awards tonight. Our Captain's Award goes to 2 players that show tremendous leadership and always push our team to do the best, even when adversity is in our game. So our 2 Captain's Award goes to Devika Buttersworth. Yeah!
Good evening, everyone. I'm Coach Varsity. A couple months ago, we had a nice team banquet where I talked about all our guys. So tonight, we're here to honor our 2 award recipients. So I'd like to have Josh Burnett and Manoli Manalakis. Both these guys were 2 of our captains this year, 2 senior leaders for us. They did some amazing things on the court. Josh was our leading scorer, led us in points, led us in assists, led us in steals. Manoli led us in 3-pointers made. Like I said, there were 2 captains. More importantly, what I do want to point out right now is, talk a little bit about the people that they are. Manoli, his freshman year was canceled, as you seniors know, due to COVID. So I didn't get to see him on the court till the sophomore year, but right away I realized how good a teammate he was. I remember watching our JV game before the varsity game and seeing a player on the court that just needed someone to pick him up. And Manoli was right there picking him up on the court. When he came out of the game, was sitting on the bench, Manoli was right there. And I said, that's all I needed to know. I knew he could shoot the ball. But seeing that, I said, he's a lock to be on varsity next 2 years. We need great teammates. All teams need great teammates. So Manoli, and that's just the type of person he is, always there for his teammates. They voted him as a green team member, which means his teammates recognized that he was that type of teammate. So Manoli. I mentioned already, Josh, type of kid. A couple Saturdays, I bring my 5-year-old son to practice, and as soon as we walk in, Josh would be like, "Hey, Benjamin, how you doing? Good to see you," messing around with them, picking him up. He comes in a little intimidated. Josh is right there to help him feel comfortable. Josh, the type of kid where every Father's Day, he sent me a text, "Happy Father's Day, Coach." Teacher appreciation, he's there. Like, things that, again, it's important to recognize the athletic accomplishments, but I think it's more important to recognize the type of people that they are. So Josh got our MVP award.
same time. They bring a great balance of working hard every day, representing our team, and having fun. And these two actually make me laugh a lot at practice, so they definitely deserve this award. And we are excited to have them all back next year to help lead our team again.
She coaches at QO now, and we were both at the outdoor state track meet, and she was there longer than I was, so I've been awarded the fun of giving out awards for the indoor track team. As you can see, I was going to say, this is for my kids. I have a great bunch of kids, both indoor and outdoor track, and they gave me a pair of chicken leg shorts this year, and I told them that I would wear them as my coach's uniform for at the meets. So that's what I was wearing at the state track meet today. And the odd thing is, I won't go on too long, is that I get a raft of comments from all the coaches, but the kids love them. I can't believe the amount of comments I've gotten from the kids from all the schools about my uniform. So I really appreciate my kids. On to the indoor track. I've said this before, it's indoor track, it's indoor track. It's a tough sport. You run in the cold, it's outdoors, practice. And unfortunately, this year was a little bit of a tough year because the PG Sportsplex was closed until the second week of January. So normally we have 3 indoor track meets before that time, and they were all canceled. And we had one polar bear meet, they call it, and we ran the track meet in 40-degree weather outdoors at Churchill High School. And then we had a couple of other meets away. And through all that adversity, I just wanted to say that we managed to have several indoor track records broken for the indoor track season, which I was really proud of. As far as the awards, the first award, coaches, I have 4 coaches awards. And the first one is someone who's been a dedicated and reliable member of the track team over this last several years. This person has shown growth over the years and showed strength in multiple events. He was a member of the school record-breaking 4x400 relay team this past winter. So congratulations to Charles Arms. Coach's Award goes to someone who's always tried their best, and he's willing to help with his teammates in practice. This past winter, he qualified for regionals in the 55 hurdles, an event he just started running. He also was a member of the school record-breaking 4x400 relay team this past season. The award goes to Ibsiro Kibiba. Coach's Award is for the girls. This award was someone who's shown great commitment to running over the past couple of years. She's been a positive role model for other athletes and has improved the strength of the team. This award goes to Zia Sanchez. Okay, my last coach's award goes to someone who's part of multiple school records broken this past season. She broke the indoor long jump record, was a member of the 4x200 and 4x400 relays, both of which broke the school record this past winter. Congratulations to Anika Wong.
Coach Castingway had to leave. He just had something come up with his kid. He was here. I know you all saw him in the cafeteria, and he's not here. He gave me his 2 awards. Obviously, boys swim. We're gonna do boys first, then girls. It's not split up there. Boys swim team came in 2nd in the state. He gave me the trophy this year. There are multiple state champion names in our gym. We have multiple state champions again. The boys swim team has been on a great run, and we hope to continue it. The 2 awards this year for boys swim, Linus Ament. And David Zagden. Our boys swim team has gone in a run, but if you got to catch our girls, and I don't want to put any pressure on the girls, I think they are up and coming. This girls swim team, they made huge strides this year, and from what I hear, from what I see, obviously coaches, we don't make predictions, but we do, and I would not be surprised if the girls aren't going to end up pretty high in the state next year as well. 2 award winners are Camilla Kasprick and Paige Henry. And that's it for swimming. Next up for wrestling.
So for those who don't know me, my name is Coach Fickus. This is my first year of coaching ever. My first year at Rockville. Not a lot of experience. Real quick, great man to the family. I want to thank our athletic trainer, Samantha, who did her best to keep our guys healthy as high as I really want to thank the parents, and I really want to thank my fiance for letting me do this crazy thing of coaching. So I wish I could tell you a story about every single wrestler that was on the team this year, because I got to know all of them, and it was a fantastic experience. But he's probably tackling me off the podium if I did that. So first I want to really acknowledge our 3 seniors on the team, well, 3 of the 4 teams. Niall Schmelly, Jake Watts, and Jackson Webb, who these guys had to battle injuries, they had to battle illnesses. All of them won at least twice as many matches as they lost. They had fantastic years, especially Jackson, who finished with a record of 24-4 and outscored his opponents by an amazing 206-75. Which is just insane. A couple other standout performances. I want to acknowledge Daniel Mendes for putting up a 30-win season, something I never did in wrestling. I think that's a fantastic year for Damian. But, and one more Rookie of the Year who I awarded to our team banquet, Marcus Johnson, who came in and wrestled Marcus, first year wrestling as sophomore, finished 18-16 and qualified for regionals, which is amazing. Okay, so award time. First up is going to be for our Iron Ram Award. This is for a wrestler who not only demonstrated success on the mat, which he absolutely did, with a 24 wins, great season, but also did this while completing, working in the IB program and putting up a very good GPA. GPA's work, but it was good. So I really want to acknowledge Lucas Lander. Lucas, fantastic on the mat, fantastic in the classroom, and maybe a better coach. Was always pushing me to be better in practice, and I really appreciate it. Who put up a record of 31-10. That included a record of, I believe, 25-3 against girls this year. She is a state champion, county champion, regional champion with pins and all the matches at the state final. Went on to wrestle at nationals, where she finished in the top 12 in the country. Same as Lucas, fantastic leader on the team, maybe a better coach, and we actually now have a drill named for her called Pickle Sprints. So if you come up here, Anastasia and Poulos are wrestling.
here, so can I have you all come to the stage? I'll start reading if you guys come. I had the privilege of coach, LS softball. This is my second year. And our first year, I think we probably had about 8 or 9 players. And year 2, we had 14, 15 players. So that's a big improvement right there. We was number 2 seed. We only had 5 games this year. And we were also 1 run away from playing in the finals. Some questionable calls, but we all winners at L5. Our 2 award winners this year for sportsmanship, Alizar. Okay, Captain was here earlier, but Captain's also, she was the most valuable player, so let's give it up for them. Here goes our MVP.
Thank you to the parents for all being here tonight, and thank you to the varsity athletes. We couldn't do this, we didn't want to do this without you guys. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for what you've done, especially you seniors for over the 4 years. Thank you to Mr. Hayes and to our administration. You guys are a big help, especially Mr. Hayes, so thank you very much. My 2 award winners, can you guys come up? Aiden Ward and Grayson Sheckler. So Aiden's a junior this year, and the last 2 years we were expecting some really good things, and what he did for almost 3/4 of the year this year was very, very impressive, coming from what he did last year. So our most improved player, Aiden Ward. All right, and I mean, the year that Grayson had was just remarkable. I mean, he had over 500 for the entire season. Led our team in extra base hits, average, everything, and was even the biggest accomplishment for him was actually getting back on the mound this year and throwing the last 3/4 of the season, because he wasn't healthy to do so at the beginning of the season, and we really missed it, and it really showed when he came back. So we were really lucky to have that. And one of my biggest highlights from Grayson's year is the bomb he hit against Richard Montgomery. So
Varsity softball coach. Next to me is the assistant coach, Maggie McCarthy. The 2 awards that we want to give out tonight were very challenging to decide. There are a lot of people on our team who really stepped up to play flexibly this year, people who tried new things, and just generally such a fun and positive season. But can I have Aubrey Pace and athletes, I would be remiss if I didn't quickly give an honorable mention to Ella Jensen. Suffered a season-ending injury right there at the beginning, but still showed up to every practice and every game, basically functioning as the third coach and supporting us all the way there. So, Aubrey this season really stepped up to come into pitching. Granted, she has experience doing that, but wasn't expecting to play such a big role in that position this season. She's constantly working to improve others on the team, incredibly competitive person, and there's probably nobody else on the team who believes in what we are capable of more than Aubrey. She's really pushing us to be the best that we can. Peyton, I had the pleasure of coaching her sophomore year, and then last year I was out on maternity leave, but I am so grateful that I got to come back to coach her one more time in her senior season. She, as one of our captains, is always leading the charge, showing positivity, bringing us together, keeping things light and fun, always reminding us of our purpose to enjoy our time together, and sometimes keeping us motivated with a giant cardboard cutout of her face in the dugout that I will never, ever forget. So I'm grateful for my time with both of you ladies.
Brendan got his 100th career goal this season and scored numerous goals against many teams and helped us win a lot of games. And again, another stud we have on the lacrosse team. So, just to keep it quick, one of my favorite memories this season was beating Damascus on our senior night for the first time in school history. Rob asking Sam for biofreeze before every game and every practice. And Carson's favorite activity was riding the bus every season. Well, thank you for everybody, and what a great lacrosse team we have, and we'll get them next year.
Mr. Hayes, who brought both of us back. He was a huge asset to us. Same thing, Sam took care of a lot of us, and we just really appreciate. And one thing I just want to say, I talked to the girls a lot about life skills and really being the best people there are. So that was like what our main focus was. And I am overjoyed and so proud because like 6 of our girls have won awards tonight. So I'm very proud of our entire team. And our 2 awards, our first award is going to go to Grace, which is our Coach's Award. Grace works so hard effortlessly. She never complains. She does everything that we ask of her. And obviously she also won an award for field hockey, so she's not just a shining star for us. And we love her and thank you so much for everything you did this season.
She pumped us up after tough plays. She led the songs and the cheers that we did on the sidelines. And also as a low defender, she managed to make her mark on the scoreboard by scoring 2 goals during her season. Very proud of her, and she will be missed.
I think we had tremendous parent support this year, and it really, that's what makes us one of the best high schools in the county, one of the best athletic programs in the county is the parent support. The boosters, the PTA, and just, your average parent was there supporting. Personally, for basketball and for tennis, we just had great parents. I mean, very few complaints. If you did have complaints, you kept them to yourself and you didn't bring them to me. So I appreciate that. To the athletes, I want to say congratulations to every one of you in here. It's great to win awards and be recognized, but if that's the sole purpose is to be recognized with awards and championships, you'll be very unfulfilled. It's the journey, it's the season, every one of you face adversity throughout your season, some more than others, but you persevered through it and you made it to the end, and there's something to be said for that. Those skills will stay with you for your entire life, and you'll apply a lot of the skills you learn in sports to your careers, to your profession, to your family. So great job getting through the season. Our 2 tennis award winners this year, Aiden Kuhn and Rohan Barak. I'll say it was very, very tough choices with our tennis team. We had a lot of great games, a great group of kids. Again, shocker, great parents, great kids. That's the way it works a lot of times. But it was tough to choose just 2, but that's what we have to do. So both these guys, were just even keeled. They didn't get too high, they didn't get too low. They showed up every day, they competed, whether they knew they were playing a really tough opponent or whether they knew they were playing a really weak opponent. They approached it the same way every time. They both had very good seasons. They helped us finish 3rd in our division this year. We bring everyone back from our tennis team. We had no seniors on the team, so we're looking forward to another real strong year next year. So thank you guys.
Carried us through it, taught me what I needed to know, helped each other. They were so supportive. Thank you to the parents. Thank you, Mr. Hayes, for walking us through all of the trouble that we went through. I want to give a quick shout out to Maya and Allison. They went to regionals for us this year. Even though they had to play weekend, which I was really proud of them for doing that. We went to the finals against them. So, good job. I have 2 awards to give out. My first one is to Washini Maduma Bandara. a freshman, the only freshman who played consistently at all of our matches. She went from never picking up a racket to being on our third doubles. So good job, Machine. My second award goes to Jamie Misek. Jamie got the Most Valuable Player Award. She had to step up and be our first singles multiple times this year. She came in with a great spirit. She was like, I'm ready to kill everybody with my ab workouts. And she did that, so nice job, Jamie.
Coach Hinton, and I'm representing the outdoor track team. So can I get Josie, Tabby, is Tabby here? No? Okay, well Josie, come on. Jefferson and David, come on up. The track season was, we had our ups and downs. I think it was cold and rainy for 18 straight Saturdays in the spring, which, kind of makes it difficult for some of us to do our best. But, kind of with all things, everyone kind of powers through, and we had a lot of great individual performances this year, and just wonderful people to work with. So, Josie, everybody. Josie's a state qualifier in 3 seasons of running far. She's a team leader in everything she does, from academics to athletics, always showing up to practice with a smile on her face and a motivated attitude. She's made everyone on the team more inclusive of each other and created a bonding team environment, and she's just delightful to be around. So, Josie's all right, Tabitha Newman. Tabby has worked harder in more practices than anyone else on the team, setting her own goals and inviting other team members along for the workout. She has not let the challenges get under her skin. She's risen above to become a school record holder and a state qualifying athlete. The last day of practice, other athletes were done with their season, but they showed up to work out with her, and in that, she's making everybody better. So, Tabitha Newman. All right, Jefferson. I'm 57 years old. Jefferson is the most friendly person I have ever met in my life. I'm sorry, Coach Kira wrote most of this, and I just kind of took her first line. Here we go. He never met a teammate who was not a friend. He works hard every day. He takes setbacks in stride. He had a little bit of injury, problems this year, but always stays positive, and that's just contagious to everyone and motivational to everyone. And he is wonderful to be around, and he cleaned my microwave. And finally, David Zagger. David was our top thrower in discus and shot put this year, and more importantly, he kind of embraced the role of being the senior leader, teacher that we kind of need. And so, like, he spent a lot of his practice pulling younger throwers aside and helping them work on their form and their technique. And he's just, it's such a huge help in developing a program. He's one of the friendliest and most steadfast athletes we have, David Zach.
The boys volleyball coach this year. Can I have Peter and Luis come on? We had a great season. We were 11-1 in the regular season. Okay, we've been coaching for 4 years. This is the best record we've had. Peter's getting the most improved award. Peter's been playing this league for 4 years. When he started, I don't think he'd ever touched a volleyball, and now he's our starting middle, putting up some crazy blocks this year. And Luis is getting our coach's award. He wasn't always the loudest, he wasn't always the biggest, but he definitely made the most difference, or made a difference on the court.
One of which for being our most improved height man, getting almost every ball to hit, and stuff blocking when he could. Shout out to senior Sebastian Contreras. And then the MVP athlete is one who played every and any position asked of her, ready to work to the best of her ability. Shout out to sophomore Maddie Pankowski. And Maddie, I hope to coach you as long as I can.
Still friends in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time.
going to do the Model Ram Award. So we have Miss Kelly come on up. So as you guys know, the Model Ram is for outgoing seniors, the Booster Club, which as you guys know does a phenomenal job. Gives away one award to a male and one female senior student athlete. They're going to explain a little bit how this happens, but pretty much the coaches put in the nominations to the student, and then outside people, parents in the Rockville community, and they can talk more about that. The Booster Club rallies around and gets people to vote on the actual winners. And tonight, each kid will be receiving $1,000.